Hey everyone. Today we're diving into the real reason behind one of television's most epic historical dramas coming to an end. If you've been wondering why Vikings wrapped up after 6 incredible seasons, you might be surprised to learn it wasn't what you think. The success problem. Here's something that might blow your mind. Sometimes success can actually be frustrating for studios. Shows that once carried the banner for a brand can suddenly get replaced by fresher faces. And with Netflix dropping new content every single week, it's incredibly tough for even long-running favorites to stay relevant in this constantly changing landscape. Vikings' explosive debut. Let's go back to 2013 when Vikings first hit the History Channel. This was during the golden age of TV, when serialized shows with real budgets were still pretty fresh on mid-size cable networks. The show absolutely exploded right out of the gate. We're talking over 6 million viewers for the very first episode. At the time, there really wasn't anything else like it on television. These kinds of lightly historical epics were usually reserved for the big screen, but here we had Ragnar Lothbrok, played by Travis Fimmel, bringing Viking legends right into our living rooms. It quickly became a word-of-mouth sensation. Creators' vision versus network expectations. Here's where things get really interesting. According to series creator Michael Hirst in a Variety interview, Vikings didn't end because of declining ratings or network pressure. Hirst had always planned for exactly 6 seasons from the very beginning, no matter what happened along the way. The show became the #1 scripted series in History Channel's entire history. Even when it started pulling in regular basic cable numbers for that crucial 1824 demographic, the network wanted to honor Hirst's creative vision. The streaming revolution. But then something major happened that Vikings couldn't avoid. The streaming revolution completely changed how people watch TV. Viewing habits shifted dramatically during the show's run, and audiences started discovering the series through completely different channels. Now, you might think this wouldn't be a big problem for History Channel's flagship show, but here's the thing. The executives at the time just didn't have the expertise to navigate this new landscape. Fortunately, the show was able to end exactly how Hirst envisioned it. The real reason it ended. Hirst wants to put all the speculation to rest. In a 2019 interview, he made it crystal clear that Vikings ended because he had completed the story he set out to tell. Period. It wasn't about viewership numbers or network politics. He had his 6-season plan and stuck to it. Vikings lives on. Here's the really cool part. The story didn't actually end there. Almost as soon as Vikings wrapped up, Netflix swooped in with a sequel series called Vikings Valhalla. And get this, because of various streaming deals over the years, tons of fans never even knew the original show aired on History Channel. They discovered it entirely through streaming. Right now, there are 3 full seasons of Vikings. Valhalla waiting for you on Netflix, which is amazing news if you're craving more of this world. This kind of continuation probably wouldn't have been possible without the rise of streaming TV. History Channel likely wasn't interested in funding another expensive scripted series, but Netflix had all the data they needed to justify the investment. The current TV landscape is pretty wild and can be tough to navigate, with viewing numbers feeling almost crucial to any show's survival. But here's what's important to remember. The original Vikings run ended because Michael Hirst decided to hang up his battle axe on his own terms. The show got a proper ending instead of suffering the Viking burial that so many other programs have endured. So there you have it. Vikings ended not because of declining ratings or network pressure, but because its creator told the complete story he always intended to tell. Pretty refreshing in today's entertainment world, right? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the real story behind Vikings ending, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes content about your favorite shows.